listeners, this is Jade, and welcome back for another Journal with Me episode. I'm going to start by putting down a wash of watercolors, and I am using the Prima Classics. Again, they are under the name Art Philosophy now, but it's pretty much all the same. And yeah, I always have this thing in my head where I feel like red and pink don't go together as far as watercolors, but they absolutely go together. So I don't know why I always think that. So yeah, I ended up needing both of those colors here for this spread, and it worked out well. Of course, I added some blue to kind of match the colors going on in the theme of this spread. So it was a whole thing. My sister called me up about Grease 2, and I guess I'll explain more of that once I do my flip through for this is, I do believe it's October I'm working in of 2022. Don't harass me. I know I'm like super behind. But anyway, continuing on. That Grease 2 motorcycle logo thing. So when this all happened, in my daily journal, I actually drew out that little grease thing, that little grease 2 thing. And of course, in that journal, I already have like watercolor put down. So I had to draw over the watercolor, and it looks funky or whatever. So if you're looking at it and you're like, it looks a little weird, that's because it got all the watercolor and different colors and tones in it that's not supposed to be there. But did I feel like drawing a new one for this spread? Absolutely not. So what I did was take my daily journal, and I took either a screenshot, or I scanned it scanned it onto a USB, and then I put it in my put it in Word or some program and printed it out and fussy cut it. And there, voila, we have the Grease 2 logo. So I can work around the page with this sitting there in the middle, and I really like the way that looks. So yeah, if you're looking at it and you're like, this is a little, it looks a little weird, that's why. But it doesn't bother me. So moving on. Again, this spread is about Grease 2, obviously, and I found that cover at the very top, the top left. I found that poster for it, and I really love the colors in it, and it went so well with the backgrounds and the colors of like the rest of the still pictures that I wanted to use. And then so that's why the watercolors came in with the pink and the reds and the blues as well. Anywho, moving on. So I'm like moving around the page, and there'll be something in each corner here. And of course, if you have ever watched Grease 2, you have Michael, the cool rider that she was talking about that she wanted, and that was him pre Cool Rider days, or maybe like during when he was trying to learn how to be a motorcyclist or whatever. And so I pull out this washi tape, this heart washi tape, because of course he is the love interest in the movie, and so I thought it would be appropriate, but I end up moving it later on because it's not balanced from one page to the other. And so yeah, and here of course I had to document my favorite song in the entire Grease. Listen to me. I do believe that I love Grease 2 better than Grease 1. Now, don't get me wrong, love Grease 1. It was fantastic, it was great. But I love this story better, and the music is better. And Cool Rider, that is my jam. And then Prowlin' by the T-Birds, and then a girl for all seasons, and then I mean, like hit after hit after hit after hit. I loved it. So yeah, I'm getting Cool Rider down, so I want to get some of the lyrics in there because I absolutely love that song, and Michelle Pfeiffer killed it. Okay. So I definitely had to note that part of Grease 2. And it's been so long. It's been actually a little while since I've watched it. I do believe it's on one of the P apps or something. So like Peacock or Paramount or something like that. So I'll probably have to actually watch it soon. And then I freaking love that T-Bird song. The Prowling song. It's just ridiculous. And they are ridiculous, the T-Birds in and of themselves. So yeah. And then, of course, I had to add a picture of Stephanie and Michael at the end of the movie when they do. I do believe their like end of school thing, instead of the carnival, like in the first movie they had a luau. So yeah, that was fun. And so yeah, getting that down, and as you can see, I just kind of moved circular around the page, getting everything down. And as you can see, I took that blue heart washi from over where Michael was and put it down there with the T-birds, just because I feel like the colors of it gets balanced out better. And it wasn't looking right to me, sitting right there with Michael. And I end up putting a little more movie or film strip washi by Michael, because I think it balances out that kind of diagonal washi over there by the Grease 2 poster. So yeah, and I'm just highlighting the lyrics of both of those songs, Prowlin' and Cool Rider, with a Sparkle Pop pen. It's been in my stash forever. It's Pentel. They have fantastic pens, especially the metallic ones. And of course, you all know that my absolute favorite writing pen is the Pentel Energel. So yeah, and I'm getting down the date that this occurred, why I am even doing this spread in the first place, and then I will end up writing the story of, again, why I ended up doing this spread. And I'm putting down a little Tim Holtz tiny word sticker. I'm cutting it to what I need, excuse me, and the rest is unnecessary, so I will just put it back in the sticker book, and maybe I'll be able to use it in something else. And that pretty much wraps this up. If you have like any comments or questions about anything, you can definitely leave those below. And so as you can see, I am again highlighting the lyrics for the Prowlin' song by the T-Birds here on this paper, again using the Sparkle Pop pens. And at the end, I also use the Sparkle Pop pens just to add a little extra designs in the cracks and creases, because you guys know how I can get sometimes about that white space that's just sitting there and floating and nothing is filling it up. Yeah, so I do pull that out. I love these pens so much. They are just so pretty. So again, getting my entry done, and I guess now I can sign off. So yeah, I hope you all have been safe and well. If you have any comments or questions about anything, then please leave those below. If you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, share, any of those things. It will really help me out with the algorithm. And I shall catch you all in the next video. I'm just gonna let the music play as I finish this up, and have a good one. Bye.